What's going on, everybody? This is Afro Think Tank. Today, I'm going to show you something that should give you secondhand embarrassment. Secondhand embarrassment. All right? Because I don't know what it is, but for the life of me, these black Republican MAGA people, they've chosen to, they've chosen the European American, pan-European side. And they think if they just call themselves American, if they say it hard enough, and if they talk a lot of shit about black people, then they will get accepted into the club of whiteness. And you see, you notice POCs, what did they get told when they come over here by the white people? Basically, they get told stay away from them black folks, right? And what do we hear about those POCs that try to be the model citizen? What do they always say about black people, right? They always repeat the same things that racist white people say about us, right? They always critique us, and they always overgeneralize us for doing the same things that they do in their communities, right? Right? Like Chinese people will come here, even though the Chinese people that's coming here are upper class Chinese people, all right? The Chinese people will come here in order to be white. Part of the requirements is to talk shit about black people under the guise of, hey, look how we're acting as Chinese. Why don't you black people act like this? We act like this as Indians. Why don't you black people act like this? We lift ourselves up from our bootstraps, even though these people are coming over here getting, I need you guys to understand this one thing. When POCs come over here, they're only allowed to come over here if they got money. The regular POCs are not coming over here like they're not the 9-to-5ers like most of us. They're not 9-to-5ers, guys. These are the upper class Chinese people that can afford to move all the way to America and establish themselves, okay? That's what's happening. Same with the Indians, right? These are the well-to-do upper class echelon of their own societies. Because if you go to their countries, and if they were to let you see how their people are in their neighborhoods, they would have no space to say anything about African Americans. Now, to that point, African Americans, to all the criticisms that people have of African Americans have done absolutely every single thing that they say we don't do. Every time we go to do for self and build our own, what do white people do? They literally destroy it. Every time we try to go mind our own business and build our own businesses and build our institutions, white people destroy it. Every time we try to buy land and build things and lift ourselves up from our bootstraps, white people come and they destroy it, right? But then we fight tooth and nail against these white people in these places, right? To get the little bit of rights that we have now, to get the little bit of respect that we have now. And on behalf of everybody else, they get respect because of all of our hard work, the African Americans. Every single POC gets to reap the benefits of America because of the hard work of African Americans, right? But the only thing they got to do is step on our necks on the way in through the door. That's the requirement to get into the pet club, all right? The pet coonarian club. Because white people never actually, they laugh at them when they do it, right? And just like POCs, you have some black people that think, oh, let me try that. Let me try to be a model citizen, the model black citizens that all these white people complain about. Let me try to punch down on black people, calling it holding people accountable. You know, they like to say that, holding people accountable, but they somehow completely blind to the people they say they support, you know, in their accountability, right? They're so stupid and embarrassing that when they attempt, they think that it's all kumbaya. They think that when those white people are in their comment section cheering them on, like, yeah, that guy, I like that black guy. That black guy knows. You see, there's a difference between black people and the N-word, and you're a good black. But when they get that false sense of validation by those white folks in their comment sections, you know what I'm talking about, right? Right? We got quite a few. Now, some of them, I'm gonna be honest. Now, some of these coonarians, they don't really believe what they say. Right? They don't really believe it. They're grifting white people. They're making them feel comfortable and good on the internet. They're grifting them, right? And they're getting paid for it. But they don't really believe that shit. A lot of them, the most famous coonarians on the planet, were all faking. They were all just playing a part to get that moolah. But then you got some that really drink the Kool-Aid. like your boy Pan-African straight back, aka Brandon. Like the dude really need to change his name, right? But I guarantee you, he would have the same. I'm going to show you a video of these black MAGA, MAGA, America, right? I keep telling you, black people, you ain't never been American. That's why it's a joke to call yourself a black American. We African Americans, we call ourselves black or African American, our own piece of America. Because we, all honesty, we're the best Americans in the country. We are the best. We are African Americans are truly what it is. We display what it truly means to be American. We literally, if it wasn't for us, there would be no America. If it wasn't for us, it wouldn't be a lot of shit actually. But I'm just saying, America, off the backs of us, we are the heart of this so-called America, right? And when you got coons who just decide they're gonna say F all of that. I'm going with the white man because it's easier. Let me go kiss his nuts and get some butter biscuits. Let me go sit under his table, wait for him to get full so he can swipe some scraps off the table so I can eat the shit and be satisfied. That's what these coons do. They're fucking clowns. And I keep trying to tell these clowns, that's why I can't respect none of them. Well, I respect the ones that's cooning for pay. The ones I know that's bullshit, but the ones that really drunk the Kool-Aid, I'm like, I can't respect you. You're too much of a clown. You're an embarrassment to the black community. And you know what's even worse? Pretending to be a Pan-African while being a super coon. That's just the worst. Because first of all, you can't get the black, you ain't even gonna get the white people to come over because they're gonna say, I'm not fucking with that Pan-African. Your name is Pan-African, and you say you a white Christian, right-wing conservative, right? That marketing is just not gonna work. Listen to I was dying, and I don't feel sorry. I did get secondhand embarrassment. I did. But I don't feel sorry for these coons. I don't feel sorry for these clowns because I told you, your enemy will never respect you, even if you are traded to your own people. The enemy will never, because they say if you can trade on when they see black coonarians, when they see black people actively, even if they are conservative, right-wing Christian, they understand that black people are their enemy. That's their op. They understand that Pan-Africanism is their total opposition. That's who they are fighting now. That's who they're fighting. That they know that. Black power, that's their enemy. Woke, why all of a sudden woke? Y'all know they know what woke mean. Woke, they're fighting us because we're winning. We're taking back position on this planet. In society, they are fighting tooth and nail like a rat in a corner that got nowhere to go. They're going to do anything and all things to try to survive. You can't blame them. But when they see a black person come over to their side, they can't trust that shit. It doesn't even look right. It doesn't even make sense to them. And they don't want you there. You understand? This is not an inclusive club. MAGA is not an inclusive club. It's for white people. That's what it's for. They only use you, black people, at the rallies, the ones that show up. You gotta lick boots in there. Everything a white person says when one of them little coon clowns go there, they better say, yep. They better laugh off all the freaking soft, racist freaking comments. They gotta laugh off all that shit because that's all they're gonna hear all day. That's all they're gonna hear. Racist shit. Because guess what? They're one of the good black people. And the rest of them are a bunch of nigga. All right? So I want you to listen to this woman get embarrassed. And this is what happens to all of them. They're not invited to the white people's barbecue. You understand? They are not invited to the barbecue. Because that's what they have. We have cookouts. They have barbecues, okay? The only thing they got flavor is the barbecue they bought at the store. All right? Because everything else is dry, pink, and unseasoned. But anyway, without further ado, enjoy your secondhand embarrassment. Enjoy this clown getting clowned like she should be getting clowned, like all black MAGAs should be getting clowned. And you should be ashamed of yourself if you're a black MAGA, thinking that those MAGA want you there. You're a fool and you're a clown. Anyway, that's all I got to say. It's Afro Think Tank, learn some, teach some. I'm out.
Trump supporters kicked out of a MAGA online chat. Let's take a look.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
we're just introducing ourselves. The MAGA people got to stick together. It's one country, one flag. So that's
No. Don't talk about MAGA people, but
the American
that was a
people.
shibby-do.
The American people. But
hold on. Listen, Tropic, you are my co-speaker. You can say whatever you want, but don't you ever tell me like I am. I am like, I'm Chase, right?
Okay.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Is that true? Hashtag Black and
Black Chicago for Trump.
Miss
That's
Trav.
what it says. Hashtag Black
Yeah.
Chicago for Trump.
So who's Tropic? Do you know Tropic?
Tropic?
Yeah.
I'm new to this whole Twitter space.
What brought you into space?
I told you I saw my friend was in here and it showed up at the top of my
And
screen.
so who's your friend?
Miss Trevian.
Who's your
Miss
friend?
Trevian.
Okay. So Miss Trevian, what brought her in here?
You gotta ask her.
You?
Mr. Tropic sent me a DM and said that he was going to be in a space.
Mr. Tropic, I say next time, don't ever bring these people in here.
Oh.
I don't want to talk to them ever.
You don't have to talk to me.
Wow.
I have a national radio show. I don't have to be in here with you. I was just trying to make a
But no. So
listen, I'll
P-Ray,
follow
pay attention
Mr.
to
Tropic.
this.
I don't
Pay
listen,
attention
hold
to
on.
this because this
Okay,
is so unnecessary.
Let Mr.
And
Tropic.
he will
next
actually
time,
regret
next
this
time,
situation.
let
yeah.
Mr.
Thank you
Tropic
for
do his
having
stuff.
us. And
Listen, slow it down,
Goodbye.
Miss
We don't
Sailor.
have to be here with
Slow
you.
it down,
I have a
Sailor.
national radio
Yeah,
show.
goodbye.
Enjoy your room. Thank you,
Goodbye.
Tropic, for following.
Goodbye.
Ciao.
Some packet political consultant Nikki Barnes uncovered this online chat group on X. She's been monitoring chats featuring Black conservatives. Okay. Black Trump supporters, though, kicked out of this MAGA online chat. Now, Nikki previously exposed a chat that featured actor Isaiah Washington being verbally abused and threatened by a raging bigot in a chat room. We brought you the story. Okay. This is, I guess, par for the course. I know a conservative who happens to be Black who went to an event and was physically threatened, if not assaulted. I believe he was assaulted